What is going on, guys? Today we are taking Allison on a 1-hour road trip today to pick up something really cool. I know YouTube doesn't like guns, but check it out. This is my Chris Vector. I'm actually trading this gun today with some cash, and I am going to pick up something awesome. Now, if you notice back here, I've got my riding jacket, and you'll see why. Oh, wait, almost forgot. I'm gonna need this. Lock it in place, wrap it around. Very nice, Mello. Very nice indeed. Ready? All right, let's do it. We've got two fresh Don't Lose Sight designs up, and they look freaking fantastic. So make sure you guys go check them out. Also, the previous designs that we had up on the site are actually going to be disappearing tonight at midnight. So if you have not gotten a chance to check out our previous designs, make sure you guys do so and grab them if you have not and you still want them, because they are going to be gone at midnight. Oh, it's hot as f***ing here. Also, don't forget that every $20 spent on the website goes towards one entry to win Beep the Miata. As you guys know, we've only got around a month left until somebody is going to get drawn to win the car, so make sure you guys get entered. Go check out the new designs, and without further ado, guys, let's finish on with today's video.
I need my space now so I can feel nothing. I live this nightmare so I can be something. I do what
This poor truck is already almost at 80,000 miles. I bought this truck with 51,000 miles on it. That is crazy. Just in the course of, like, I don't know, 8 months or so, we've put almost 30,000 miles on this thing. We are actually almost to the shop where we're gonna go pick up our new vehicle today. So that's what we're gonna go check out. I actually already went and looked at it. Last night we went and dynoed Meep. If you guys missed that video, click up above and check it out. But it looks really nice, so we're gonna go pick it up. What's going on, man? How you doing today?
I got the bike over here, though.
Okay, cool. Hey, by the way, before we go look at this, check out his business. If you guys are anywhere around Shreveport area, pretty cool little place here that he runs. But here it is. He went ahead and cleaned it up, it looks like, since yesterday whenever I checked it out. Ooh, yeah. Looks so good. What'd you think?
You already know that. It's
What?
my favorite model, Gixxers.
You like it?
Yeah, a lot.
I have ridden bikes now. Me and him started riding together probably 5 years ago now. He's got the title right here. We're gonna do some signing and everything over of it, and then we're gonna ride it back home. So give me just a minute, let me take care of this, and I'll be right back. I feel like I'm suiting back up for war. I haven't been in this stuff in a little while. Everybody knows this, man. And my trusty Bluetooth headset. Hello. I've been seeing a bunch of comments asking me to get on another bike. Well, say hello to my new Gixxer. It has been a while since I have been on a bike. Oh my gosh, does it feel good. I miss this more than what I actually thought that I did. Wow. Wow, please tell me someone just now saw that. That was so stupid. A whole bug just literally flew into the fuel tank. Oh my god. Let's get it. We've got an hour drive back home. Look how good the Duramax looks, man. Wow. So, since the last time that I had a motorcycle on this channel, I have grown probably 250,000 more subscribers. So at least 250,000 people have no idea that I knew anything about bikes or ride bikes or know any of my background about bikes. But there's probably a select few people that were here for the R1 videos and here for, you know, the whole spill about me and bikes and everything. But for those that weren't, this is going to be for you guys. So basically, the long story short of it is that I have a pretty decent bit of experience on bikes. I used to somewhat race bikes. I've had any kind of Suzuki bike, CBR 1000s, Ducatis, R1s, literally everything. Now the interesting thing about this is that I've actually never had a true 600cc sport bike. Kind of fun fact for you, this is actually my first 600. So I've had CBR 1000s and a bunch of R1s. Well, I've actually had a few CBR 1000s, and I've had basically I've had bikes that are competitive with those size bikes as well, such as like my Ducati 848 Evo, but I've never had a true 600cc, so like a CBR 600 or a Gixxer 600 or R6 or anything like that. I've had a 650cc cruiser, I've had 250s, I've had 300s, I've had 500s. I've just never had a true 600, so this is actually my first one. Everything, like I said, that I've owned, the majority of the bikes that I've owned have all been 1000s. It's just personal preference. I love 1000s. If you guys can't tell by the Mustang and everything else on the channel, I'm just a really big fan of speed. So I don't know why. That's just how it is. I don't recommend 1000s for anybody that is new to learning, by the way. I don't even really recommend what I'm on right now, which is a 600. This is still far from a beginner's bike. I actually, believe it or not, but before working on cars and before even taking up any kind of interest in cars, I had really been into bikes. I had plenty of bikes before I even got into my first real kind of cool car, which was my G37 Infinity, and kind of just was like, I really like cars now, so I started doing car stuff. I've built motorcycles, I have raced motorcycles, I used to work at Harley Davidson, I've worked on friends' bikes, I've worked on plenty of bikes, long story short. I can tell you pretty much anything about a motorcycle. I know pretty much every model of motorcycle. I just ran, I don't know, long story short, I really know a lot about bikes. I know way more about bikes than I do about cars. I'm way more comfortable on a motorcycle than I am in a car, in case you guys can't tell. Me taking the Mustang down the drag strip honestly gets me more giddy and nervous than being on a bike going 210. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but I just really have a connection on bikes, and I feel like I have a lot bigger skill set on a motorcycle than I do in a car. So since starting the channel, I kind of had a few videos about a year ago now where I basically got another motorcycle because I didn't have the Mustang or anything to drive, because the Mustang blew up the engine, so I wanted something to be able to drive around while the engine got replaced and everything like that. So I picked up an R1. Everybody really liked the R1 content, but long story short, at the time the channel wasn't really making that much money, and I had to sell the R1 to be able to keep building the car and everything else like I wanted to, and yeah, so I had to get rid of the R1, unfortunately, and I sold the R1 to a local cop friend of mine. He's the same friend of mine that was used in the video where we smashed Jess's car, my girlfriend's car, and we surprised her with the new one. That is the same cop, believe it or not. I'm sure you guys remember that video, and if not, you can click up above and go check it out. But even before the R1, it had been a long time as well, because I came to college up here in North Louisiana, which is where I'm actually currently living, and whenever I moved to college, I really didn't have money for school and everything like that, so I had to sell all of my toys that I had pretty much saved up and bought through high school and everything, and sold them all. That way I could afford to be able to pay for college. And long story short, a lot of stuff ended up happening after that, so I didn't even really need college, thank the Lord. And hopefully, if things keep going the way that I'm hoping that they do, and I'm going to keep pushing, but hopefully I will not ever have to use a degree, which would be my honest goal. I really don't, I don't know, we can get into that topic another day, maybe on like a podcast or something, but I'm not a big fan of college. I started college doing cyber engineering, and then ended up in computer science, and I started doing software development at a medical company here in town, and I just really wasn't feeling it. I just really didn't like what I was doing. Luckily, YouTube came about that time, got the Corvette, and that kind of started the channel off, and I ended up getting my big cam Camaro, if you guys remember. It was a lot of fun. That's really what propelled the channel off, but it had basically been a long time since I'd been on a bike because of all the car stuff. Everybody loved the car stuff, so I put all my money into the cars and stopped really focusing on bikes. But whenever I got the R1, people loved it on the channel, like really loved it, and I really wanted to get another bike, but it had just pretty much been impossible with everything going on. I've been putting so much money into the business that we started, Six Media. We've been putting money into trying to do lots of stuff, really, a lot of off-the-camera stuff. We've been working on the Save the Manuals movement with the car giveaway and everything, which, by the way, you can go to www.itsjust6.com.shop if you want to enter in that. But we've also been working on music stuff and trying to basically propel my music career and everything like that. So aside from YouTube, there's been a lot of stuff going on. I've been really busy lately, and money has been going all over the place, and I really haven't prioritized motorcycles recently. And I really had just been getting an itch to be able to ride a bike again. I really love the feeling of just being able to go outside, hop on a bike, and go ride down the interstate. Just kind of, you just really feel free. And like I said, I have a lot of control on bikes, so I I don't know. It's like it's where I feel at home is on a motorcycle, and it's something that I've been missing for a really long time. So I decided that I was going to try to hopefully get one for really cheap. And I came across this motorcycle on Facebook Marketplace, believe it or not. And whenever I saw it, it was actually relatively cheap already, but I found out that the guy was open to firearm trades, which is why I traded my Chris Vector and some cash for this bike. So I ended up getting it for not that much cash out of pocket, which is what I was aiming for. And I do have something to really ride around now, and also I've got something to kind of go relieve my stress if I want to and whatever. I'm not sure how long I'm going to keep this bike, believe it or not. I normally don't even have bikes that long. It's like, it's really weird, but I keep bikes for like probably a month at a time. But I don't know, we'll see. Maybe people will get attached to this bike, and maybe in the future we can give it away to somebody or something like that. I don't know yet. But if you guys end up liking the bike content and stuff like that, then I might bring back the bike stuff and get on a little bit nicer bike, which is what my preference would be. It's to get something like a Ducati Panigale or something like that, and bring back the really nice bikes like I used to have. I really want a BMW S1000 RR. Between those two bikes, that's really my only bikes that I would really want to get right now. I didn't even necessarily want this bike. I just kind of wanted to get it just to even have a bike, really. So that was pretty much the reasoning behind this. Sorry for the long drug out explanation, but I feel like I owed it to some people, because I know a lot of people don't really know too much about me, or me and bikes, or me in general. So I feel like I owed it to a few people at least. The only thing about sport bikes that I do not like is really long drives during the summer. And I've got a little bit over an hour trip back home, and it is very hot outside, so that does kind of suck, but oh well. Whenever I get back home, I'm hoping that I can, actually I don't even know if this bike has swing arm spools. Yep, it sure does. Okay. So whenever I get back home, I'm going to put the bike up on a bike stand, and hopefully change the oil and the oil filter and everything. I'm going to swing by the store, grab some, and hopefully do a little bit of maintenance on the bike, because the oil did look a little bit old. It's got plenty of oil, so that's good, but I'm going to get back home, put some fresh oil in it. But comment down below if you guys are interested in seeing some more bike stuff. If you want me to make some videos with it, comment down below. Let me know what you would like to see. If you want me to answer any more questions in future videos or anything like that about the bike, or about me and bikes, or about my history with bikes, or anything really, comment down below, let me know. This is going to be a completely bike devoted video, and I'm honestly really interested to see what you guys say. So okay, I'm not gonna lie, I started feeling pretty good now. We're getting into the clouds now, and it looks like it's probably raining up there, which I'm hoping that it's not, but if it does, then oh well. I'm sorry, am I seeing this right now? Yeah, he's from Texas. Look at him, no helmet on. People always do that. In Texas, for some reason, they don't require that you wear helmets, which I completely disagree with, but a lot of people forget about wearing helmets whenever they cross into Louisiana borders. Louisiana, thank the Lord, requires that you wear helmets. I still cannot get over why people would not wear a helmet on a motorcycle, but their life decisions, I guess, so none of my business. But anyways, so yeah, I just needed to remind him that Louisiana is a helmet state, so he said thank you. I'm assuming he forgot whenever he crossed over, so he's probably going to stop here shortly and put it on. No way. That is not what I think it is. Oh my god. Yes. Oh my god, it's an AMG GTS. I need to pull some fucking Fast and Furious shit, get on there and grab that somehow. Oh my god, that car is beautiful. Look at the brakes. V8 bi-turbo. There's no way that is really a GTS. That is sick. I would love to have an AMG GTR. They're just, that body style car is so ridiculously nice. Look at that. Woo, that is sick. If that AMG GTR came in a manual, I would not know what to do with myself. That would be insane. Oh, finally, we got off the interstate. Holy crap, that was the longest ride. These tires feel overinflated. I've also probably never ridden a bike this light before. Like, look at this. I don't know. It's hard to explain if you've never ridden. Something else you guys probably didn't know if you're not into bikes. Did you know that 600s can rev to about 17,000 RPMs? The red line is set at 16,000 right here, but it actually will rev a little bit past that, believe it or not. But yeah, kind of interesting. Yeah, these tires feel overinflated or warped or something. This front tire is... it's a brand new Q3. I don't know. Feels weird. Oh, it's great. Alright, Daniel's gonna follow me in the Duramax back there. We're gonna go drop it off at the shop. I'm gonna ride this bike to go get some oil, and we're gonna hopefully change the oil and stuff in it here in just a second. I just need to go get Allison tucked away real quick, and then I'll be good to go. The bike has made it to its new home. Dang, I just realized I don't even have a name for this bike. We need a name. I'm probably actually gonna also leave the bike here and just take the Duramax to go get oil for the bike. That way I'll just pull the drain plug, let the oil drain while we're going to grab oil for it and stuff. Wonder if I can fit it through this doorway. Like a glove. Where's Daniel? Oh, there he is. Look at this man. He thinks he got him a new truck. Look at him. Damn. I look like a whole fucking unit. Look at me in the reflection. Yeah. Hola. Thank you for driving me truck to shop. You know what else would be really nice? Oh, dang. The bike fits in great here. Look at that. Damn. Looks good. Oh, yeah. That would be great right now. A bottle of water. That sounds so fantastic. Oh my gosh. Let me take off all this gear. Well, I literally just took my helmet and everything off, and I get here and look at this. That is no good. And guess where it's coming from? Sweet. Well, I guess the bike is gonna be here for a bit. That kind of sucks. I thought I was gonna go change the oil and ride it around and everything for the rest of the video, but unfortunately I don't think so. It looks like I'm gonna have to order a new radiator, and I might as well just go ahead and order good oil and a good filter and everything for it. I usually like using modal in my bikes, so I guess I'm just gonna go ahead and order some modal. Look at it, how bad it's leaking. Stuff happens, I guess. Well, here's the news. Here is the news. 2007 Gixxer 600. Fortunately, now I've got to order a radiator, get coolant, and dang, that sucks. It is pouring out really good too. That literally just now happened because it was parked at the office whenever we got there for like probably 10 minutes while I went inside. That was not leaking at all. Oh well, at least we got the bike home in one piece, but just kind of, you know, missing a little bit of coolant, but whatever. If you would like to see some more motorcycle content, or if you would like to see some mods done to this bike, comment down below and let me know. No, a new radiator does not count as a mod, so please don't be a smart ass. I do want to put like maybe a little header and an exhaust on it, maybe a tuner, a little programmer. The chain and sprockets on it are good, the brakes are good, it just needs to get tightened up, which isn't too big of a deal, so work on doing that. I'm probably also going to order a new seat. This has a very small little tear in it, so also I'm probably going to do a little bit of paint correction, because if you look up close to the bike, you can kind of see a little bit of swirl marks and stuff in there from where maybe a necklace or something was rubbing up against the paint, so I'm going to clean that up a lot. Other than that though, it's a solid little bike. We've got Olin suspension on it, which is really cool actually. If you look down there's an Olin steering stabilizer, and then we've got an Olin's rear shock on here, and all kinds of good stuff. So it is a pretty cool little bike all in all. Not too much done to the bike obviously, which I really like. I don't like bikes that have been completely modded and molested, so it's very stock, very unmolested, very clean and quality bike. So other than the coolant, gosh, that makes me mad. Anyways guys, I'm so sorry to cut this video short, but unfortunately I can't really help that happen. This sucks. Every time I buy a new daily, have you guys noticed that? Anytime that I buy something that I'm trying to be able to drive, it just always breaks as soon as I get it. I don't know why. It's really strange. Anyways guys, thank you so much for watching. If you have not yet still gone and grabbed your entries to possibly have a chance at winning Beep and coming and hanging out for the weekend here at the shop, and maybe going to the racetrack and all that good stuff, go ahead and go over to www.itsjustasix.com/shop. We've only got like I think a month left right now. 4 weeks until we figure out a winner for this car, so it's gonna be a lot of fun. At least go check out the merch and everything if you don't even want to get entered, but at the point of buying merch, now that I think about it, you're forced to get entered. So all right, anyways guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next video.
I'm all alone again, out of my own again, running from home again. You always telling me you can do better, shut up and show me then. I don't got time for this, I laid on the line for this, told you in confidence all of my secrets and all of my woes, you took all of my soul.